want to leave me, I will never fall. You can never break me. Don't spit in your mold. Push and pull and hold me. I can't be controlled. Chosen by my Savior.
So, you're gonna grab your hair tie. I prefer the thick kind that could double as a bungee cord, but it's up to you. You're gonna bend over, put your braids in a pony at the very top of your head, and wring those babies out in a big twist. Then, ever so carefully, wrap that twist around itself into a giant coconut oil-filled donut. Delish. Sticking just a couple of pins, if need be. And there you have it. A breezy, functional, protective style for those winter months and long workouts.
Know you want to leave me, I will never fall. You can never break me. Don't spit in your mold. Push and pull and hold me. I can't be controlled. Chosen by my Savior. I'm a golden soul. Know you want to.
So I am a dancer, and for a long time I would not even use that word to describe myself, because I considered dancers to be this very specific person who had this very specific body, this very specific skin color, this very specific experience, and this very specific training. And there were some of those boxes that I just didn't fill. Like, I was not primed to be a ballerina from the age of 5. And my skin is darker than the average dancer in the National Ballet. And I felt that I had to fit within that box to be even valid within like the dance and the art space. And then on top of that, I just wasn't like traditionally trained in dance in a lot of ways that a lot of dancers are.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tuck that tailbone, Amaya.
So even the way that I saw myself and the way that I saw dance kind of distorted the way that I saw my body, I think. Specifically, like as a Black person, it seemed like Black people were only allowed to do certain kinds of dancers or certain kind of dance. Like you don't hear as much about Black ballerinas. And if you do, they're like one of a kind or one and only. And then the other Black dancers that you see, whether they're doing like hip hop or some kind of like modern or contemporary form of dance, are not seen in the public eye as a high level of dance or like a high level of technique. And so I think that in itself, the fact that I didn't value my Black body as technical as it could be or as professional as it could be, really from a young age, before I even realized it, distorted my idea of like how I should love my body.
Remember, ladies, for those of you up to the challenge, ad drop is coming to a close. So, if you are not enrolled, you have 1 week to get department permission and register. If you are enrolled, you can use that week to purchase the necessary attire and learn to slick your hair back in the appropriate ballet bun.
Why are you looking all forlorn and whatnot?
No one.
Door closed, looking like somebody hurt you. You the one who made these your office hours? You good?
Yeah. Just trying to make these enrollment numbers stretch. I need a miracle. I'm really trying to teach this seminar.
And I really want to take it.
Well, perhaps you can get your friends to come with that same energy. As soon as they catch us slipping, budget gets reduced, then cut, and just like that, AADS is back to being a concentration instead of a department.
Damn,
I'm sorry. You needed something.
I was just coming to return some of your babies. added some of my own too. I've been thinking, maybe it's not about BSU. The org is a farce at this point anyway, so why keep messing with it? I'm not an anarchist per se, but I've been reading. And a lot more work gets done when the people are mobilized into their own spaces though. Not forced into molds that don't serve them. Like, if the frats go back to protecting folks, and the drama kids do their little plays about the issues, and the Black alums stop donating to the Crown Scholars and create their own scholarship, everybody just starts demanding more where it matters to them. Then they would have to see us, and they couldn't stop us. Don't nobody fuck with BSU. So why keep wasting our time?
Maybe you need to take a more political route.
What, run for BSU president? But why though?
So President Levinson and the board.
The goons.
Honestly? So they don't find some ludicrous reason to shut BSU down before your grand plan hatches. And then what do you have?
They can't do that. The press would be all over that shit. Why are you getting soft?
I'm not soft. I'm over it. I'm over Weston. I don't want to be, but I don't know how else to be.
I'm sorry you have to carry so much.
Me too.
And this one's my favorite protective style. A braid crown no less heavy than the weight of the entire world. Boy, bae.
What's up? What you about to do?
It's been a long day, so I'll be happy to go there.
You okay? So that's a lie. Well, I'll hit you up later. Actually, you trying to go to the seminar with me?
What's up?
Rakia's giving a seminar for the AADS department.
That's a 4,000 level.
Don't even try it. It's room 305.
Are those dance clothes that I see during these academic hours?
Goodbye, Johnny.
IG, are you, dare I say it, taking a class in the art of spins?
What's the G for?
My good friend that I'm crazy proud of. No, this is big.
You're trying to.
No, I'm for real. Like, look, you're putting yourself out there, following your dreams, working hard.
That's not what I'm talking. Look, I like some space, okay? You telling me you're proud of me and all of the euphemisms, ignoring it doesn't soften it. And honestly, it's hard for me to be close to you like this.
Well, I mean, it's really hard for me to be close to your ashy looking dance shoes. Amaya, what I'm trying to say is that I see you.
Yeah? Well, I really don't feel like doing scenes today. How's that class?
Start just a sec. Come on in, have a seat. What's up, y'all? I'm Rakia Rice. No, you cannot call me Kia, and yes, you need to put doctor in front of my name. This is African and Diaspora Studies 4210, my upper level research seminar, aka the Black Gays. The syllabus is fluid but not optional. And I'm not about to stand up here for 3 hours every week and talk to myself. So when I step into this room, I am bringing literally everything I have to give. What I need y'all to fill me up to. So what does it look like to live in opposition to the white gaze? Completely free from it, even unaware of it. What does it look like to center ourselves? To be the apple of our own eye? How does that change the way we see ourselves? The way we write, the way we protest, live the way we think? Is it possible to live in a world free from this white gaze? What does that look like on the grounds of Weston College? Further, what is the black gaze? And what does it look like to live within it? Where in literature, popular culture, history, etc., have we seen this black gaze at work? And if it is definable, how do we define it? I got questions. Mad questions. And y'all ain't got to have answers, but you sure as hell have to say something. Because I'm not here to talk to myself or check off some graduation requirement. So talk to me, people. Why are you here? Give us your name and major first, though. Ms. Biggs, I mean.
Yeah, of course. Hi, my name is Hadia Simone Biggs Amin. I am from 214 South Dallas, since the hot sauce in my voice. I'm a politics honors major with a concentration in anti-colonial movement of the 20th century. I'm interested in taking this class because I'm interested in propaganda, particularly Pan-African propaganda of the 60s. This is my 4th class with Professor Rice. Needless to say, I'm excited and a huge fan.
Oh, so we're doing bios now? My name is Janae Green. I'm from Tidewater, sociology major, and the glass look cool.
Hi everyone, I'm Noah. Nice to meet you.
You as well.
Right, so I'm Noah Colon. I guess you could say I'm from the whole world. It feels weird to define myself by a place, but I guess Richmond, if it's helpful. I'm an interdisciplinary major, sophomore, but kind of see learning as a continuous thing. So, anyways, I was reading this breakbeat poem that made me think of this French film that inspired this Solange video that I literally love so much. And I was watching it with my sister Nishay, and I could not get over the way that her eyes caught the light while we were watching. I mean, we're twins, so we sort of have the same eyes, but the blue and brown in her eyes made me feel like our souls were autonomous things for the first time. And it literally kept me up at night. And then I saw this course, and I was like, hell yeah.
Hey, I'm Amaya. I'm a freshman from the Chicago suburbs. I'm still undecided, but I'm hoping to settle on a major soon.
Take your time, Amaya.
I like to dance, but I'm a dancer. And honestly, I don't know what to do with that, or my academic interests in general. But I really did like Intro to AADS, and I guess I'm open to figuring it out.
All right. So, let's take a look at these slides.
A high pony is a real fun way of staying fresh. Depending on how long your braids are, they're great for keeping them out of your eyes. This is a teensy-weensy, okay, super duper rough on your edges. So, if you want to rock the Ariana Grande, it would behoove you ladies to let your braids run free, at least at the bridge. I don't want you looking like LeBron. I do be loving.
Push and pull and hold me. I can't be controlled. Chosen by my Savior. I'm a golden soul.
Head wraps are also a resource of choice. Be super duper careful of the friction it may cause on your freshly minted curls, but you can rest assured it'll protect you from fellow naturalistas judging your struggle braids and grimy hands exercising their curiosity on your coils. Buzz off, Paisley Ray. You can look, but don't touch. If you can't grow it, you can't style it. Yeah, damn.
Black people are pretty in touch with what's happening to our bodies. Our bodies have been brutalized. Just violence has been done to Black bodies. And I think the ways in which I have to engage my body, use my body, and listen to my body as a dancer feels very similar to the ways in which I see my body as a Black woman. I I can't walk in this world without having some kind of understanding of my body, because my body enters a space before anything else does. People see the color of my skin before they hear the thoughts that I have, or before they acknowledge the knowledge that I might have.
What does it feel like to be seen?
Well, I think it depends on who's watching. Sometimes it's sharp, others it's warm.
Then I think it goes back to the circumstances of the image itself.
Aware of your body and bears, but naked before a lover you're safe.
I think maybe shame can come with either feeling though.
Right?
For the sake of clarity, let's say that both interpretations
But it
of
points back
black
to
bodies
something.
and black bodies themselves
I don't know
can be
more,
defined
right?
here as images.
But I also think like the word
So
image
yeah,
doesn't
if
necessarily
we
just have
put
to be
ourselves
things we
in
see, you know,
the
like
circumstances of exposure,
things-
sight,
the way things
then that
sound.
feels resistive.
Music feels
Powerful
like
as
an
hell.
interpretation
But
or a
if
representation
we
of
are
thought or
put
self.
in that
And words
circumstance
too,
by an
but
outside force,
I'm not totally sure how to articulate what I mean, but
then humiliation is intended, if not eminent. Yeah.
no, yeah, like are we defining selfhood for ourselves, or is it
So I think it goes
or-
back to who's creating a given image.
back to my naked comparison?
Why you always want to be naked?
Or who we believe to have created that image.
Yeah, it's about power. Everything
Sarah
is about
Bartman
power.
poster, humiliation, otherization, Lizzo cover, reclamation, Jet centerfold,
The audience,
objectification,
the reception,
Solange and Cowboy.
the history, the place, right? The perspective, and the subject. So what would it look like for black people to claim all of these roles for ourselves? This semester, all right, yeah, let's try to figure out what it means to be the subjects of our own gaze and the gazers of our own subjects. What does it mean to not only claim our collective image, but also create it?
Push and pull and hold me. I can't be controlled. Chosen by my Savior.
You have to be very present of your body, but also how people perceive it. As a dancer, you're constantly on a stage, and so you're constantly thinking how people are perceiving your body. And I think as a black woman, I'm also constantly perceiving how people are thinking of my body. And in both spaces, like, I've had to learn that I need to be able to accept my body, even if other people aren't willing to do that. As a black woman, I have to love myself, even if I will walk into spaces where people don't love me. And as a dancer, like, I have to validate my own art and my own craft, even if I walk in spaces where people aren't welcoming to that. And I just think that, yeah, there are a lot of similarities between the two.
We got a lot to do, ain't got shit to lose. We got a lot to prove, these dreams they bulletproof. All this is about to move and get this medicine to the hood. Call me Dr. Groove, I wouldn't stand in this if I could. We got a lot to do, ain't got shit to lose. We got a lot to prove, these dreams they bulletproof. All this is about to move and get this medicine to the hood. Call me Dr. Groove, I wouldn't stand in this if I could. Pushing, moving forward, daydreaming about tour. Waitress in the night, riding 16s on the floor. Making home 1 a.m., making time for myself. Life for a long time, I really don't need your help. Linked up at the heart, this hit bigger than the art. God told me to move, I mess around and build an art. Bless me with a path, thumb like push to start. Right foot on the gas, outside on the start. We got a lot to do, ain't got shit to lose. We got a lot to prove, these dreams they bulletproof. All this is about to move and get this medicine to the hood. Call me Dr. Groove, I wouldn't stand in this if I could. We got a lot to do, ain't got shit to lose. We got a lot to prove, these dreams they bulletproof. All this is about to move and get this medicine to the hood. Call me Dr. Groove, I wouldn't stand in this if I could. I got beef with time, tryna ride my peace of mind. Won't leave my peace behind, won't leave my peace behind. Know you can see the signs, we on the incline. Gotta keep my peace of mind.